Okay, so okay, so yeah, I'm working on this poll right now. So give me a second. Okay, so all right, that should put us in play now. All right, so here we go. All right, so good afternoon, my hatters. Coming out with another live stream again because I got nothing better to do with my life. Okay, I want this carbine. I don't know if I ever pronounced it right. So, all right, what do we got here? So our first vote is fucking kids. Roger that, right? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling like that sometimes. Ah, shit. Damn it. See, I really. Damn it. All right, yeah. So I'm over here playing Call of Duty right now. Just getting my day continued. You know, obviously I'm not at work, and like I said, I wasn't gonna do Work Chronicles today, but damn it, overshot him. But I didn't wanna. I definitely wasn't gonna do work. Yeah, so like I was saying, I didn't. I wasn't gonna do Work Chronicles today, but I ended up doing some work for. I ended up doing some work for Lyft. I'm gonna go back out there later, and then I'm a live stream after that. I'm not gonna do this live stream very long, so bear with me. But I'm gonna go out later today, make some more money, and chances are I'm not gonna be going out. I'm not gonna be going out today. I'm not gonna be back at work for the rest of this week. I'll probably go back to work next week. I'll probably go back to my day job next week. But as it stands right now, I'm not going back to work. I already called in today. Where's this one? Where's this one? Okay, yeah. So I'll probably go back to work next week, and then when I do, I'll be asking about I'll be asking to speak to one of the higher up managers to figure out why the hell they thought it was a good idea to have us in the situation that we're in. And I'm not changing my position either. I'm gonna need to speak to somebody about that because I don't personally. Hey, bro, I was just in some chick's live and she said people did magic in her, which got her busted for DUI. Like, what were you just drunk? What were you just drunk? Hey, let me tell y'all, some people get shit slipped in their drinks. It happens to the best of us. I've never had it happen to me because I don't drink when I'm out in like clubs and stuff like that. And thank you for bringing that up. It helps me change the subject because that shit just keeps pissing me off for some reason. He said, like, what were you just drunk? No, but oh balls. Yeah, but I don't drink when I'm like out in public. Nah, she said she was drinking and got busted because people did magic on her. What do you mean did magic on her? Like, there's no such thing as just doing magic on somebody. You got caught drinking and driving. It don't get no. I mean, it don't get no deeper than that. You got busted drinking and driving. Shit. You got busted, stupid. Not you. I'm talking about the person you're speaking on. Yeah, you got busted, stupid. That's kind of how it works. Not kind of how it works. That's exactly how it works. You did something you weren't supposed to be doing, and motherfuckers caught you. It's like, I'm a criminal. That's what I do. What I'm not supposed to. I ain't gonna lie, shit. Although I've never been right. Yeah, like I've never been busted for DUI, but then again, I don't go out drinking and driving. Like, if I go out in public, I am not doing anybody's drinking. In fact, when I start drinking, I stay where the fuck I'm at. Like, there is no more movement for me. The movement for that day is done. All movement for that day is done. There will be no more moving for me. Because quite frankly, I don't want those problems. It's just not worth it. So I always say, hey, if you're gonna drink and drive, don't do it. If you're thinking about drinking and driving, don't do it. It's just not worth it. You heard it from the Hatter first. If you don't hear it from nobody, you hear it from me. If you drinking, if you're gonna drink, stay where you are. Call an Uber, Lyft, whatever. I drive for Lyft, so I take drunk people home. It's not beneath me. I take drunk people home who are smart enough to call for a Lyft. You you call for a Lyft, trust me, I'll probably be that guy that comes pick you up. I will, and I make no bones about it. I do not care if what the situation is. You need a ride home, call a Uber, call Lyft, call somebody, anybody, because being that level of irresponsibility is just unacceptable. That level, it makes it. I don't even understand how people even can be that dumb. Like, how do you? Why would you think that that's a good idea to call yourself going out drinking and driving? Like, like what made you think that was a smart idea? No, seriously, what would make you think that that was a good idea? Because I can't think of it. I can't call it. Okay. So, let me see. Just got done. Shit. Shit. All right, let me pause for a minute so I can read this. Just got done shoveling rocks, bro. I was so tired. The saturation turned up in real life and shit got bright. My health felt like nothing when I was breathing and took a break after that. Hey man, look, it's times like these that make me glad I actually work. I work indoors. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Look, I'm glad it's time like these that make me glad I work indoors, right? One of my jobs is I work for the state, so I work in a nice air conditioned building. My second job, I work at I drive for Lyft. So I'm just like I'm pretty safe from that level of fuckery. Enter. What do you want, niece?
I was gonna ask.
Get out.
What?
Get
I
out.
was gonna ask.
Get out. Don't make me say it more than once. Get out. Ugh. I love kids, but man, fuck them kids. All right, so we got 40. We got out of 5 votes, 3 of them said have them, love them, and the other 3 said fuck them kids. That's about right. And don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. But yeah, fuck them kids. I'm telling you right now, man. Y'all heard it here first. Fuck them kids. Cause shit, man. Some of them motherfuckers just be irking my whole little world. Damn it, I just got offed. Okay, yeah, so hopefully they won't hopefully YouTube won't do me like they did last night where they took a bunch of my likes and just got rid of them. Cause I was actually closing in on 20 likes yesterday, or excuse me, last night I was closing in on 20 likes, and they took like 10 of them away. Yeah, they took 10 of my likes away. I was pissed. But then again, I had to remember it is YouTube, so it was like the inevitable at that point. Okay, yeah, so yeah, definitely keep making that money, cause it's either gonna be you or somebody else. And trust me when I tell you, you don't want it to be somebody else making that money. Cause I can tell you right now, I'm gonna want to be the guy making that money. I'm broke. I'm broke as shit. Everybody knows that. I don't make it no secret. That's why I be talking about I want YouTube's money. That's what, yeah. So yeah, that's why I be talking about I want YouTube's money cause I'm broke and I want YouTube's money. I want YouTube's money. They know I want YouTube's money. YouTube know I want their money. And I'm gonna be going until I get YouTube's money. Google's money. 90% of me don't want kids. The other 10% is my optimistic side. Hey, man, I feel you on that one. And I'm just speaking as somebody who has children. So like, I have children. I biologically I have 2 kids. I have 3 kids total. And trust me when I tell you, most days, I love my kids. Don't get me wrong. But a good number of days, I'll be like, fuck them kids. A lot of days, like I said, I love my kids, but a lot of days I'll be like, fuck them kids. Shit. Look, can't see my life without them. But in the same light, it's like, dude, stay the fuck away from me. I just be like, stay the fuck away from me, cause you gonna piss me off. And never did I ever think that kids would bring out that side of me, but man. And the crazy thing is I actually have good kids, but sometimes they just bring the worst out of a player. Yeah, most days, my kids bring out the worst in me sometimes, and I just be like, you know what? Fuck them kids. And like I said, I love my kids. It's just like, dude, no, not today. Not today, my G. Not today. Y'all gonna have to. Y'all gonna have to bug somebody else. I'll be over here like shit, man. Some days I'll be like shit, man. I I should have let their mama. I should have let their mama have custody of them. Just keep paying child support or some shit like that. Other days I just be like, you know what, worth it. Because sometimes they really are worth the. Sometimes they're worth the headache. Other days it's just like I don't know. Like for instance, yesterday, right? Like I had to learn. Like I had to just. I had to. I had like a. If this was PlayStation, I would have gotten like one of those achievement awards. I would have gotten an achievement award for patience because I definitely was not having a good day yesterday, and instead of coming home and disciplining them because they fucked up yesterday, but instead of discipline, I just said, you know what, I had a bad day yesterday, so I'm not gonna come home. I'm not gonna come home and discipline them. When I get home, whatever they did, it's over. I ain't tripping on it no more. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna I'm gonna go about the day. They're just gonna have to you know hopefully learn from next time, because one of the things that I didn't want to do was take what I was going through out on them. What I went through at work is not their fault. It wasn't their fault, and I'm not gonna make it their problem. That being said, I did nothing, and so I was like, I should have the achievement award, for patience on that day, because I already knew that I was up to no good when I was talking about disciplining them. And keep in mind, these are my kids. Who gonna tell me I'm wrong, right? Nobody's gonna tell me I'm wrong. And if they did, they was gonna have a problem. There was a big problem on their hands. Let's see, you basically give your life to them, and it's hard to be a person sometimes. That's how. Here's what it means, honestly, to be a father, right? Um, as a father, your kids literally become your everything. You know, they they become your guide to being a better person. They become, you know, the thing. Obviously, they become dependents. They become everything. They're meant to be your mental stability at that point. Because I mean, especially if you're not in a relationship with the mother, which is not as important as a lot of people would like to believe it is. But if you're not in that's where you lead to. That becomes your motivation, your muse, your 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 everything. I can't emphasize that enough. So when you have something to live for, you have something to protect, you have something to I guess you could say something to groom, something that. Good afternoon, Jawad Muhammad. I know I just saw the first comment. Yeah, so good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. But yeah, so you're grooming them to be model citizens in your image. Obviously, the way I see it, there's no right way to do it. No way to make um there's no right way to do it. There's no way to perfect it, as it were. The shit's always gonna be hard. The the job is always gonna be thankless, and it's not meant for you to. It's not meant for you to. The best way to say it is it's not meant for you to be rewarded. Like there is no reward for being a parent. No matter how you slice it, everybody says, if there's a benefit, you get to give your influence and all that. Those are not that's not a benefit, right? That's your job. Your job is to raise them and give them something to understand what it means to be a productive member of society. No matter how you slice it, and again, it's a job. That's why I don't. That's why when somebody asks me, that's why when somebody asks me what was the benefit to being a stepdad, I said the same as it is to be a regular dad, because there is no legitimate benefit. Because being a parent was never meant to be a benefit, and anybody who says otherwise is retarded. You know, I had this argument with several people for a few weeks ago. I had this argument with some people a few weeks ago about it, and you know, I still stood my ground on that. At the end of the day, there's no benefit to being a parent. You have to make a result out of what you made. And it is simply put your responsibility. That's why I don't look down on stepdads, because at the end of the day, even if you know you didn't make the child, you're still trying to raise a child to be a productive adult. So I'm all for it, because if somebody really wants to do the job, who am I to stop them? I'm only speaking as a person who's been a stepdad. At the end of the day, why would you want to stop them? Why would you want somebody to stop from raising a child? It's no different. It's no different to being a stepdad than it is to be a football coach, a mentor at a local YMCA or a sports program or any kind of program. It's all the same thing. At the end of the day, you're raising these kids. A teacher, yeah, teacher. You're at the end of the day, you're raising children. You know, I interviewed one of my best friends sometime last year. That interview lasted 4 hours. It's on this channel, by the way. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. But I interviewed one of my best friends the other day, and one of the people that he raises is not his biological daughter, it's not even his stepdaughter, it's just a child he's raising with a girl that he liked, blah blah blah. But then he talks about because he's a teacher at a school at a I want to say it's at a elementary school. I think he teaches on the elementary level, and he refers to the children as his own kids. When I was running track in high school and college, both of the coaches that I had was my junior year and my freshman year of college. Both of them referred to me as their kids. Keep in mind, when I ran track in college, I was 19, but that's how he felt about it. All of the people he was coaching were his kids. My coaches, all the people that he was coaching on the track team, those were his kids. That's how he saw it. You know, at the end of the day, that's how a lot of people see it. When I did track and field, my primary event was the 400. I did the 200 as well, and I did relays. I actually didn't do much of the 4x1 because I was terrible at it. I never could get the exchange right, so I only did the 4x1 sparingly, but I did 4x4 relay, and when they had it, the 4x2 relay. I also sparingly ran the 800 and the 100, but not often, if at all. I didn't do the field aspect of it. I wasn't really trained on it, so I couldn't really do it. But I can definitely say I loved running track. That was like one of my favorite things to do. If I were smart enough about it, I would have started doing it my freshman year, because that's when I really found out about it and really enjoyed doing it. But It's safe to say the same, bro. But I only did high school. I disliked the 4x4 because it was so close to the 400. That's exactly what it was. It was 400, but in relay form. So yeah, but I definitely love doing the 4x4 relay. That was my shit right there. Yeah, the 4x4, that was my shit. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to be live streaming again. I'm gonna so like I said, I'm not gonna do this live stream very long. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna definitely put it on the next stream. I promise you that. When I put it on the next stream, when I do a stream again, because I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna actually stream it while playing the video game. I think it's only fair that I hook you guys up with that. Because I did say that I was gonna put it on the game, and I'm playing the game right now. I'm thinking about. I don't know which game I'm gonna want to play. I'm thinking about. I might play MK11. I might play MK11, or I might play Call of Duty again. But I'm leaning towards MK11 because I'm already playing Call of Duty. So when I stream later, yes, I will be playing. I will be playing. Yeah, I definitely will be playing video games and stuff like that. Cause, damn it. Yeah. So yeah, we would only get like a 15-minute break between runs. Oh yeah, it's never meant to be easy. We know that it's never meant to be easy. Afternoon, Rebecca Towns. Good afternoon, Rebecca Towns. Glad you tuned in with us today. Yeah, glad you tuned in with us today as usual. Always showing up, showing love. Yeah, but that 15 like because there were so many heats, I had like a lot of time. Like I ran track in California, so there was always a lot of competition. So there was always a lot of heat. So I didn't have to worry about small breaks. So trust me when I tell you, it was hell. All right, but yeah, blow my shin splints are awful. I actually never had shin splint problems. I don't know what that says about me. Maybe I just got lucky, but I've never had shin splint problems. So that's not something I ever had to worry about. And I was a sprinter. So, like everybody complained about the whole shin splint thing. I never had that problem. In fact, that was like the least of my troubles. I actually got injured in college. I actually pulled my hamstring in college in practice, embarrassingly enough. But yeah, that was actually a pretty embarrassing point in my track career. I actually ran until my sophomore year, and I didn't even finish the season because I had bad grades. Yeah, so hopefully, let me see. We would go away as soon as I started running, but as soon as I stopped, my God, I kind of missed that pain. Hey, regardless, it was fun times. Want to have another child eventually? Yeah, definitely. Shit, me too. Shit. If I were if I had it my way, I would have more now. But right now, I'm just lucky with what I'm just lucky to have the ones I have. And I didn't actually go to work today because there was some like the shit that went down yesterday was going down today, and like I told my bosses, until that shit is done, I'm not going back to work. I would just use all of my vacation time and stuff like that I had planned on saving for another day, and just use it, and then just try to save up some more. But I'm not going back to work until they end that shit because that shit is nonsense. Shin splints were the only pain I ever got from sport. No, I've actually been injured. Like I got hurt this year. I didn't. Oh no, I got injured this year too. I popped my what's that shit called? My calf before the season even started. So yeah, I play semi-pro football. So I had popped my calf before the season even started. So I didn't even play for like the first 7 weeks, which kind of sucks. Exactly. And the crazy thing is that Black Angel TV. Yeah, the crazy thing is our unit is the only unit doing it. We got a whole building, almost 2,000 people in this building, and our unit is the only one that has to be masked up. I'm like, man, I'm not playing these games with y'all. If y'all gonna try to inconvenience me. If it's that bad that only our unit needs to be masked up, then I need to be moved to another unit. And more importantly, if the entire building, like if we gotta be masked up, the entire building needs to be masked up. And if the entire building needs to be masked up, then they need to move. Then they need to send everybody home until they get this coronavirus shit fixed up, because the coronavirus is so 2020, and we are not in 2020 anymore. It's 2024, and that shit has long since been non-problematic. The DMV headquarters is the only fucking place that they're trying to impose this shit, and they're only imposing it on one unit. So I told them I'm not going back to work until they unfuck that shit, because it doesn't need to be. It does not need to be. And it pisses me off that they are even entertaining the shit. So, yeah, I'm definitely not playing their game. And like I said, I'm not going back to work until they unfuck that shit. Yeah, so I did some lift this morning. I'm gonna probably do some this afternoon, because I gotta gain some points up so I can get my platinum status back. Y'all know I love my platinum status, because I gotta get them coins. Yeah, I broke my friend's nose in middle school when we wrapped up and tackled someone. Hand went over through his face. Man, hey, you know how fucking hard that is. You gotta actually really be good at it to pull that off. I mean, dare I say it had to have been intentional. I hate to be that guy, but yeah, that had to have been intentional for you to pull that off, because that's how hard it is to do it. Yeah, so hold on, let me see. Is lift hard to do? I heard. Okay, so let me break it down like this, right? When it comes to doing lift, yes, there are always gonna be horror stories. Have I had any horror stories? No. Actually, the job has been pretty good. It's just, for me, what's hard about it is just car maintenance, because they don't pay me enough, and trying to find rides is really hard. And I only work in certain areas, so I'm just a jerk off when it comes to that. But as far as the horror stories are concerned, people have told me, like some passengers have told me, because some of them do live too, and a lot of the horror stories actually come from women. If I'm gonna be honest, and I hate to say it like that, but that's just the truth of the matter. Is they get guy passengers, and you know guys are just thinking with their dicks. So essentially what it comes down to is that that's where the horror stories come from, because some people don't like people aren't thinking with the right head, and stuff like that, and so it kind of just ruins the experience, as it were. But for me, no, I've never had a bad experience doing lift. I mean, yeah, I've had some people, I've had some jerks and stuff like that, but I've never had to. I've never had anything like where people were being inappropriate or something like that. I did want to have this one chick try to solicit to me, but anybody who knows me know I don't pay for play. Maybe if I was rich, maybe, but I'm not tricking shit. I don't trick. That's not my thing. It was a free accent, bro. For real, it's hard to fit you. Yeah, yeah. It's borderline impossible. It's borderline impossible, because you know that your hands aren't meant to go through those damn things. Like it's just not meant to. You're not meant to fit through there, and the fact that people actually do is very, very telling. But that's just my opinion on that matter. and we'll leave it at that because hitting somebody right through the face mask, that is borderline impossible.
I got it. Good work, man. You gave it everything you had. Got these bastards on the run. That's some damn fine soldiering. I'd say they came through pretty well, wouldn't you, Sergeant? You were wrong about that.
You've been holding out on me, boys. I've been way too easy on you. Now we're gonna find out what you really made.
Okay, so while I'm over here being excited about the story, let's see
It looks better. Let's over fire.
what the poll results got on 11 votes.
Fighting like we did today. War will be over.
We got 55% saying have them, love them. Okay, so I'm not the only one. You got don't have any, but want them, 9%, and 36% said fuck them kids.
Good man, yeah. Germans are retreating.
Yeah, I don't. To all the people that said fuck them kids, I don't blame you. Cause shit, most days I'll be like I said, most days I'll be like fuck them kids. Cause yeah, dude, that shit. Being a parent is hard.
It'll be the same. But we finally got a foothold into Germany. The gateway to the Rhine is open and there's no.
Yeah, so let me.
The orders were to take the hotel, not evacuate civilians. Who decided this was a rescue op? We thought there was time, sir. Last time I checked, Turner was in charge, not you. Is he making the calls now?
No, sir. It's my call. It's on me.
It's on both of us. Yeah, well, right now, the last thing I should be worried about is that two of my best men can follow orders. And we're on the verge of the biggest operation.
Okay, so what was I just thinking about?
This is the spearhead of our final drive to the Rhine.
I was on. Okay, if you're on later, I'll be around. I have to head to the gym. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm about to end this stream right here too, cause I'm about to jump on this treadmill and then head back out and make some money of my own, cause I'm tired of being broke. So we'll just wrap this up here, and thank you everybody for coming on Black Angel TV. You know, you still want that baby, you know where to find me. But yeah, I'll catch you guys. Good. Good. I'm happy everybody that came on. 11 people that hit the poll votes. Hey, I'm not laughing. The 4 people that hit the likes, the people that are still on the stream. Like I always say, kindness is free. I'm cheap as fuck. Like, comment, subscribe. Especially subscribe. And
I could use another cup of Joe.
stay mad, my hatters.
Give him some space. But I don't want coffee. Sure you do.